that the government is drafting rules to regulate social media. Now, these draft rules talk about a need for a chief compliance officer and that the code of ethics will also be drafted by the government. Let's go across to Sunil Prabhu, who is getting us this exclusive breaking news. Sunil, take us through what the draft rules say.
Well, 3-4 important points. Firstly, these draft rules are basically regulations which are being aimed at controlling the entire social media and the OTT, as it's called. Just to break it up for viewers, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Amazon Prime, Netflix, there are a host of and a plethora of news channels and digital media. All this will be covered under these draft rules which are being formulated. Of course, they will be notified under the Information and Technology Act. Recently, of course, we have seen the back and forth between Twitter and the government of India over the fact of non-compliance. So for that, there will be a chief compliance officer. There will be a portal which will be established, which will register grievances, a grievance registered grievance portal. There will have to be a 24/7 a compliance officer who will be able to regulate and to respond to any law enforcement agency or any queries. There are powers under the to act in an emergency situation by the Secretary Information Broadcasting, as well as to notify various the committee later on within less than 48 hours after that to ensure that there is some amount of an interministerial and a cohesive approach towards whatever decision has been taken. Basically, they are making certain controls and safeguards from obscenity to various other format to see, for example, that nobody can duplicate, do any kind of plagiarism. Apart from that, to see that nothing is misconstrued in terms of national security. So all these provisions have been made under the Information and Technology Act. These draft rules are being formulated. Certain changes and fine-tuning are expected, but it's expected to be very shortly. And these are basically the contours of that draft rule before it is officially released and gazetted in the official gazette.